This is my trade recap on a 50K eval. So right before market open, we had this daily gap right above that I wanted to see get mitigated. We also had the 4-hour below. So I was either looking to come into the daily gap, then down to the 4-hour, or 4-hour up into the daily gap. We had these 30-minute intermediate lows as well, and a 15-minute gap. So market opens. We immediately hit this daily gap. In fact, we hit it before market open. And then we had this short. Some people took short off of this. I didn't. We're in gaps, bullish gaps, so I don't think there's any reason to take shorts. Come down, we hit the 30-minute, or sorry, the 15-minute intermediate low. Keep continuing down lower. We end up getting a good retrace, and then there was another short opportunity right here. I didn't take this short though. I know quite a few people did. Come lower, and we hit the 30-minute intermediate low. And on ES, we had made equal highs up here, triple equal highs. And we had also, let's see, I remember. Yeah, ES, we had a 5-minute gap above, so I wanted to see ES close through this 5-minute gap, as well as NQ make some sort of inverse, and that would be enough for me to take long. Usually it wouldn't be enough for me to take long. The only reason why I'd take a trade with this 4-hour at my stop is just because it's on evals. I'm trying to take more trades than I usually would. I'm just full porting the accounts really. So let's see. Shoot. Okay, so ES inverses the 5-minute. We end up creating this SMT as well. This bullish SMT. Even though we had the 4-hour at our stops, I was just taking this trade because we had good displacement and it was on evals, so it didn't really matter. Just wanted to, full port the thing. As you could probably guess, we come down, barely tap the 4-hour, and then we have another bullish SMT right here. I believe. Yeah, another SMT, shorter time frame SMT down here. And we inversed the 5-minute, obviously. So at this point, I'm looking for, anything to take longs on. I think as we inverse this 30-second, yeah, on this 30-second is where I took my second long. Stops below here and TP all the way up here. I would probably close the trade, or no, sorry, not close the trade. I would go break even if ES hits the triple equal highs first, which it probably would, being that ES was so much more bullish than NQ. So I entered right here. and we had this big bearish candle, and because it was on evals, it closed me out right here for minus 1,000 on the day. I lost 1,000 here, and then it closed me out for like minus another $50. So it was like minus $1,050 on the eval. Just because of daily loss limit, it doesn't blow the account. It just closes it out at the daily loss limit, which is 1,000. So, closed me out. Didn't want to close the trade, but it is what it is. Ends up edging the stop, then all the way to full TP. So yeah, put me down 1,000 on the day on the evals, but not a big deal. Just trying to full port them on decent setups, not waiting for A+ setups or anything, just trying to get my funding back. And that goes into my next thing, which is why I'm trading on evals and not funded accounts or past funded accounts. So on Friday, I woke up and I got on the charts and I looked, and it said all my accounts were liquidated. And so I hit the inactivity rule, and I was 11,000 in profit, and then I was 1 hour away from a 5K payout, and yeah, it was all gone just like that for the inactivity rule. And it is what it is, right? I only learned from it. I started posting on social media and YouTube just for documentation. So now when I'm documenting, I could really start from zero. So I look at it as a positive. Yeah, it is what it is. That's my trade recap. Now we're moving from it. I'm going to be trading pretty much the same as I was before, just a little bit more aggressive on evals and funded accounts once I pass them. I was trading so cautiously, which is why I hit the inactivity rule on the last the funded accounts, because a few things. I was trading cautiously because of summer price action. It wasn't moving too great. I was going break even early a lot, which is fine. It's because of the summer price action. I had a lot of break even trades, which doesn't count as a win, which is another part why the inactivity rule got hit. I just didn't even notice that I was so close to hitting it. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I plan to trade very similar to how I was before, just more aggressive on evals. Just because before, with those other funded accounts, it was less about making money and taking payouts and more about, proving to myself that I'm a profitable trader. And now that I've done that, I can trade evals how they're supposed to be traded. So that's about it. That's my trade recap. Minus 1,000 on a 50K eval is what it is. We move.